Hello all you coin collectors out there and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we're going to take a look at the 2010 United States 1 cent coins. And this one on the left here is a Philadelphia Mint 2010. And of course Philadelphia Mint does not have a mint mark. And the one on the right you can tell just by looking at it, right? That's a proof coin. And even if it didn't have the S here, you'd know that's a proof coin, because what they do with the proof coins is they have a look at how my pen shows up in there. They have a different finish on the back. They kind of have a more scrubbing finish on the Lincoln, and it actually looks like there's less detail sometimes when you look at a proof coin than a regular coin. See how it's kind of, they burnish it a little differently. It's almost like it's been sandblasted in a way. And so we have the really, really reflective body of the coin, and then the head of Lincoln is kind of a different finish. So in 2010, they decided to kind of make a splash because they had just come from the 2009 Life of Lincoln set. And in 2009, what they did was they wanted to celebrate the centennial of the Lincoln penny. So here's the Lincoln penny from 1909. That's the first year it came out. And in 2009, they said, well, it's been out for 100 years. This one coin's been out for 100 years and hasn't changed really much at all. It's gone from wheat. Of course, this was the wheat cent. And then at some point in time, of course, they went up to the Lincoln Memorial cents. And then these days, actually, we have the Shield cent. We'll take a look at those. But in 2009, they said, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to put out 4 about Lincoln. This is his early years in, I believe it's a cabin in Kentucky. This is his formative years. He's reading and chopping wood. This is his professional life, and he's in Springfield, Illinois, before the state capitol. And this is him in Washington, D.C., when the U.S. Capitol was being built. And he was president when the U.S. Capitol was being built. So they took all these 2009 coins, and these are all 2009s. I don't have to flip them all over. There's a Philly and there's a Denver, and they made this both Philly and Denver. So there's a Philly with the professional life, and there's a Denver, and they made doubles of all of these plus proof coins. Now, in 2010, they said, okay, let's get back to the Lincoln, but let's put a different reverse on there. Let's put the Shield reverse on. And so when they came out with the Shield reverse, in 2010, they said, well, let's make it a little special. Now, you remember that prior to that, it was the Lincoln Memorial reverse. They went to the Shield reverse, so it went, and I'll just go through these again. It went wheat, and then in 1959, it went to the Memorial, and then in 2010, we came out with the Shield. And when they came out with the Shield, they said, let's make a splash by doing a couple things. First, of course, they produced the proof coins, and that's this one here, just a really beautiful coin. And if we flip it over, you can see that the reverse is the same. And goodness, I mean, when you look at the reverse on this and just see how it shines through there, this coin is probably worth $4 from a dealer if you bought it, and you might be able to get a couple dollars from a dealer if you sold it to the dealer. These are just really nice coins. But they also decided in 2010 to do something they called the satin finish coins. And so while they made 1.67 million of these proof coins, they also made a huge number of the satin finish coins. And it's called a special strike. And the way that PCGS describes it, and I'm going to actually quote them, is a satin finish coin is a coin that's not released into general circulation by the United States Mint. Instead, they're sold in mint sets only. So you might come across a coin like this that's not a proof coin, but it's in a mint set, and it's called a satin finish coin. They strike them on special sandblasted planchettes known as burnished planchettes, and they're struck under higher pressure than a circulation coin. and they also put a lot more care into them, and then they stick them in the mint sets. So if you buy a 2010 mint set, you won't get this one. This is a proof coin. You'll get a satin finish coin, which is a little bit like halfway between the two of them. And on the back of the new 2010 coins, they have a different design, and so that means a different engraver. And you can see that there are two different engravers' initials on the back of the 2010 coins. The front, of course, is still Victor David Brenner, who designed it, engraved it initially in 1909. The back of it now is LB, who is Lyndall Bass, and Joseph Mena, Joseph F. Mena. So we can actually see those. There's the LB and there's the JFM. So they have a new engraver, and this is actually the current version. So if you get this in 2019, this is what you're going to get on the back of your cents. All right. Well, that's all we have today from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. I want to thank Big D Coins for letting us borrow this 2010S. Feel free to check out his videos over on the Big D Coin Channel, and he does some tremendous United States coin videos. Have a great day, and please subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you might have in the comments section.